Well, well, well. Uh-oh. Look who it is. Okay. It's your boy Brandon Chung, and I'm back at it again, man. I'm back at it yet again. So, go ahead and tell a friend. Okay. Alright. It's like, what am I doing here? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I doing here? So, this video is gonna be a little bit different. Yet again, I'm trying to fix my mic. I forgot how to do this. Haven't done this in a while. So I'm back. Brandon Chung is back. So there you go, ready to attack. So yeah, okay. Hold on. So hold on. I make this last video, and then I'm gonna say like, I'm never gonna come back or something. I didn't actually use those words. I think I said I'm done with YouTube, and then now I'm back on YouTube. So let me explain what I'm doing. So how was my little Rumble experience? It was great, and I'm still doing that. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's the whole plan, right? That's gonna be executed. So on Rumble, I'm gonna be talking about, more political stuff, more screw it, Donald Trump stuff. That's because that's what it is, and things like that. Things like that, right? And a Christ. But I felt like I was missing something when I felt like I was missing something when didn't speak about sports cards for a while. This November, December, and January, that's when passion was lost. Hold on, sorry, my phone keeps buzzing. I gotta turn that thing down. But so my passion was getting derailed because I was doing the same thing, but then all of a sudden I had this itch to come back. So I feel like when I come back, I'm gonna do this. Screw the censorship. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, this whole YouTube thing, it's all still screw it. Still screw it. Because look, I don't want censorship is suppressing the truth, and that's what your boy does. That's what Brandon Chung does is spread the truth. So I feel like God put me here, and I know about sports cards specifically. It's my specialty in terms of topics. So all right, fine. It's what I got to do, and I'll do it. Tell the truth as I can possibly do. That's what I'll do. And my priorities were different, right? And I'll get to some sort of point with all this, but I figured out my priorities is more family and it's friends and it's the people around you to enjoy life. So a lot of these different sports card realms, a lot of these social media realms of sports cards, different the different aspects of the sports card community, or the the videos being made and things like this, it's very numerical, it's very statistical and things of this nature. But the most important thing is that people relationship, it's that friendship, it's stuff like that, right? And it's and with friends, with my friends, I'm truthful to them as I can be. I'm as honest as I can be. So that makes our friendships amazing, right? So, and I'm gonna read you a Bible quote at the end. I'll do. How about that? I'm figuring out what I'm doing. I'll do a Bible quote at the end of the video, and if I want to bring something up before, no, let's do one now. Where is it? So I'm gonna read to you a little bit of Corinthians 13:4-7, right? And so this philosophy that I'm about to say, it's really gonna help me out making videos in the future. But I'm not gonna make them every day though. Maybe like a little bit, just whenever I want to. Maybe like once or twice a month. Like, I'm gonna not do that much. You know what I mean? Honestly, because I'm busy with the sports card business. I've been picking up like a lot of like inventory, a lot for me. So I'm really focused on that. And there's a sports card show in March. So if I'm still alive, then I'm gonna be there, right? So anyway. Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Wow, okay. So why was I reading some Corinthians type stuff? Am I, people know me. Am I supposed to read something about manipulation? Well, that's a manipulation quote right there. You can go check it. Go PolitiFact check it. But a CNN check it out. I'm playing them liars. But having love for your brothers and sisters, not in a gay way. I'm cool with gay, but I'm not gay. Not the gay way. Having brotherly love, mostly brotherly love in the sports card industry. That's what it's about. It's about being patient with one another and kind, and you're not supposed to like, what's that word? You're not supposed to be resentful, because okay, it's a fact that there's a lot of false prophecies out here in the sports card market. There's a lot of Satan trying to disguise himself as an angel, as a form of light. There's a lot of Satan. There's a lot of evil, wicked spirits, wrongdoings out there in the sports card industry. Don't get me wrong, and this is a fact. And as Revelation says, throughout time, when it comes closer to the end of the world, there'll be more and more false prophets trying to speak out. So this is happening in the sports card industry, but this is very evident in the churches too. It's just the same deal. The news media, they're all lying, they're all fake to you, right? So, but that's the thing. If you really got love for your brothers and sisters, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to say the wrong things, be puppets, sell out, all that. You still got to love them kindly and patiently, because there might be one of them brothers out there who will come to the good side, and that's the holy side, not the devil's side. And so that's the truth, because the devil is totally deceptive and wicked and manipulative. He's so creative in attracting the people, right? He's so creative in attracting you. Like the temptation is wild. All these wicked spirits. You can make money. You can make $100,000. Oh, this price is gonna shoot up. All these things. This is the wicked spirit. This is a deceptive spirit. But the love rejoices with the truth. So forgive the people for doing all these bad things when you're watching other YouTubers, people. And this is what I had to learn the very, very hard way. But forgive them too. I mean, forgive them, but don't rejoice with them as well. Don't celebrate with them all these things. But forgive them. And still love them. So that's what I got to do. It's hard for me, because I want to just go expose the land to the sea. Not doing that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have that positive, righteous attitude. I'm going to have that Jesus Christ love for YouTube, people watching video, blah, blah, blah. Whether you leave a Chinese like or a Chinese dislike for the communist YouTube algorithm. You never heard that one before. But it's true. And I rejoice with the truth. So if you really want to do this sports card deal, you got to endure all the things. You got to endure all the good stuff, the righteous stuff. And then all the false prophecies and the actual prophecies. You have to gather all of this. And then you have to have Jesus Christ unveil your eyesight. That way you can detect good from evil. And you have to keep praying for that, right? So when you really have the Holy Spirit, it's going to make your investments a little better, a little more smart, right? And then that's honestly what's happened to me. There's a couple things I bought, like just for fun. I was like, I don't care if I lose all my money on this card. This is like a personal collectible. Like, oh, I really enjoy it, right? And those have been some of my best investments from this month and last month, because when I do my spreadsheet, and I'll do a future mail day. It'll be a little bit. Some people won't like it. That's what I'm gonna say. Some people won't like some of these people I'm buying cards for. That's all I'm gonna say there. Hold on. Exodus says something. 22:18. You shall not permit a sorceress to live. So just keep that in mind. So with this sorcery and with this all the evil magic tricks made in the sports card world, all the different type of excessive manipulation, and you have to endure it as a Christian, as a sports card person, okay? So that's really what you got to do. And you know, I'm still doing soccer cards and so on. So I'll talk about that, but this is more along the lines of what I'm going to talk about in the future. And if you don't like it, you can, like I said, you can leave a Chinese, you can leave a Wuhan dislike if you have to. A Wuhan dislike. And we're going to get into more of that stuff later. So here's the deal with YouTube. Now, like I canceled myself. I've been canceled once, and I did it myself. Now I want to come back and preach the truth to the people. I really didn't want to upload to YouTube, but I feel like that's where the sports card people are. So that's where I gotta preach to them. YouTube, you gotta cancel me. You gotta cancel me. I know I'm gonna be canceled one of these days. I'm gonna just go out swinging then. I'm gonna go out swinging. I might strike out every single time, but I'm not gonna give up. Oh, that's a Jesus Christ! Don't talk about no giving up. I can't find a quote right now. I'll take too much time. And my bad for the camera as well. I'm literally just getting back in the swing of things, literally. So, and then here's what's going to be the deal. I'm gonna come back on YouTube. I'm gonna preach the truth. I'm gonna preach a sports card truth. A lot of it will actually make sense in the real world. And then a lot of people will get manipulated by the wrong things and then justify their wrongdoings. And at the same token, explain how I'm really wrong in false prophecy when I speak the truth. This is what's going to happen. And, but I will endure all things and still love all things. Jesus Christ, what did he say I do? He's perfect. Jesus Christ is a number one and I'm nothing. I'm a servant to the Lord. That's it. I'm a servant to the Lord. You know, there's a couple things I want to go out with just for this episode. I'll try to keep this under 20 minutes, but you guys know me, I like to talk about sports cards and all that. Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. The false prophecy is gonna prove itself time and time again. That Jesus Christ, he will give you signals time and time again for 6 months, 5 months. No, 5 months. 6 months, 5 months. What was I talking about in my last video? Hey, you'll find out in 5 or 6 months, right? Or so. So, when something major is going to happen, that's when a false prophecy's got to get more exponentially more manipulated. The YouTube algorithm's going to promote these videos like there's no tomorrow and all of that. So that's why I'm back. I'm just trying to say the truth, give some warnings, do some awesome cool videos. I think people would not enjoy. Some people will enjoy, some people won't, right? Because I know, you know, also the Dallas, I'm going off. I'm at the Dallas card show, right? And then people say, man, Brandon Chung, you should get back on YouTube. You should. I'm like, didn't they hear what I said in my last video? Didn't they hear what I said all these other times? I'm like, bro, I said all these things and I'm still on YouTube and people still want me to make videos? Like, this is a signal straight from God. He wants me to do something special with this video. Screw the numbers, screw the Chinese subscribe. Well, actually, the subscribers aren't Chinese, but the dislike and the likes are Chinese. So, I think I gotta come back, right? I gotta try it. You know, I've been really having an itch, and this video is the type of stuff I want to make. So, oh yeah, here. So I got 2 things to say. Main. If you don't understand the other stuff, oh, that's fine. This is 2 things. 1. Okay, 3. Okay, first, the media lies to you. That's straight up. And one of the pastors for the church I go to, or I watch online too, the preacher literally said, he talked to the ad executive of one of these major ad, you know, like CBS type stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is true. I go to They $1 million church. That's what I'm saying. This dude he probably spoke to an executive. He said the ad executive told him the news literally is like trying to incentivize off y'all. Literally trying to make stories up to get that traffic for people to keep watching and keep wanting to stay informed and be addicted to it. So he said some 3 words, like verb words, like he said like manipulation, like execution, repetition, or something like along those. I probably got the words wrong, but my preacher says something like that. And then he said, you know, what's the product? He said the news isn't trying to tell you the product, what the product is. The news media and the stories, that's not the product. The product is you. You watching the videos, you watching the news, any sort of deal, you're the product. The news people are after you. All different social media, all that, they're just after you. They're after the people. Because you're chess pieces to these sociopathic people, honestly. These socialists, these heavy democratic socialists, and these honestly communist people. And it's all around YouTube too. You're the product, not anybody. And that's proven in the Bible and stuff, dude. The devil is obsessed with the weak, and he wants to control the weak. That's why bullying goes on. So what I'm trying to say is, when you watch these sports card people, like all the big ones and all that, and all these rich people and all that talking, and all these celebrities, definitely because the celebrities is satanic. I'll be straight up. It's Chinese owned, Hollywood. It's totally scripted, totally globalist, totally cult-ish. So the celebrity talking, realize who are they after? Like, what are they trying to achieve with some of the stuff they say? Are they trying to be innocent? Are they trying to really listen and decipher the words they're trying to say? And a lot of times you'll understand that you are the product. They want you to spend money on certain cards, things like this, and they have certain articles, sports cards on the news. And that's the other deal. I talk about news media. They're going to start covering sports cards more and more. It's going to be a growing false prophecy. ESPN's been doing it. They're going to ramp it up. We're going to see a CNN one about it next 6 months. Guarantee. CNN one. Maybe the ABC and the Washington Post. Washington Post. Talk about the deceptiveness. Talk about the wickedness. Talk about the licentiousness. This is going to be evident more and more throughout the news media, traditional and social media, when it relates to the sports card world. So that's my first point. You are the product. You are the product. I think actually I knocked out 2 points in that. I'm not good at this whole YouTube thing. I started from scratch again. The other point is, when you're watching all these people, celebrities especially, I definitely say the celebrities and sports cards, discern your eyesight. Understand who's good and who's evil. Really pay attention. Really be aware. Why are they saying this? Make this video, make this thing, and do that thing. You have to question everything. These people say, this is how it is. This is how it'll go. This is why people don't like Donald Trump, because they're told they don't like Donald Trump. If you do the research, you'll figure out economically he's amazing. He's rebuilt the churches, rebuilt the army. Besides the point. Besides the point. If you can leave a Chinese dislike for that, it's no problem with me. But, really, don't fall for the deceptive, they call it indoctrination. Question everything around you. Question me. I might be a false prophet. Question me. And the last thing I want to say is, they all got a plan. All these people. So, okay, I'm sorry going off. Imagine Monopoly, the game Monopoly, the board of Monopoly, right? You got Park Place and all that. That's a high elite billionaire class. Okay, let's do the sports card. I don't want to say no names. But there's this one dude in the sports card industry. He talks about a bunch of different cards go up, down, and then people like all this stuff. He's very, very, very popular. So that's Park Place. Then you got all these different celebrities. It's like, it's the Green Board, and it's Marvin Gardens and all that. And then you got the other like sports card big YouTubers and stuff being like Indiana Avenue, Kentucky Avenue, New York Avenue, things like this, the red and the orange. but they all team up. All of them, and even the Pink and all that. Even the Pink is like all the puppets to all these interns, puppets, all these different people. And the Blue, a little bit of Blue, and mostly that brown piece, those two brown pieces. That's the people watching this video. So all of y'all are the brown pieces. You're basically the slums of Monopoly, and all these elite class. They all around the board. Here, this side, one side, three sides, pretty much team up. And they're going to try to beat that one side of the board. So it's literally a David versus Goliath battle. And you don't have to believe me, but it's absolutely fact. All these celebrities teaming up. All these CNN, ESPN, all these traditional media outlets teaming up. All these social media people. All these YouTube sports card gurus and all these things. Y'all teaming up. It's a globalist agenda. It's, hey, let's team up and ensure we can win this battle. And let's attack and prey on the weak. This is a survival versus the survival of the fittest situation. So y'all are the true enemies. That's why I say y'all get good with God, because God wins at the end of the day. Spoiler alert, God is winning at the end of this day. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know, now you know. That's why y'all get good with God. I'm saying it's going to be a good idea. I'm not forcing that. I'm not forcing religion. I'm being constitutional. But nonetheless, the whole point is, all these people on YouTube, all of that, they can drive the same agenda. They can say the same type of words, the same type of ideologies on what they predict about the sports card market, the soccer card market, sticker market, comic book market, kaboom market, all of that market. They can all drive this one agenda, and they control three sides of the board. They can easily brainwash that one side of the board, that's blue, that light blue and that brown, which is you. And which is people like me, which I'm not part of their plan. See, look, they all go into a plan. They all saying one words, one ideology, one agenda. Sports card market's going up. Don't question it. There's no end all be all. That's what they're talking about. So, and this is why I want to come back on YouTube, because I believe this is not conspiratorial, because whatever is not their truth is a lie. Whatever is not their truth is a conspiracy theory. This is proven on CNN and others. Timeless count again. They literally use the word conspiracy theory when they hear alternative thought processes, alternative ways of thinking. So, hey, most of y'all watching this video or who have heard about me, they're gonna be like, "Don't watch this guy. He's totally conspiratorial. He's not right. He's all that." And if you want to leave a Chinese dislike, and please get out of here. That's fine. But I know there's gonna be some people that be like, "Hey, dude, this dude's speaking facts," and I am. So here's the thing. One more thing, I'm gonna get out of here, and I appreciate you guys. Anybody who leaves a Chinese like for the Chinese YouTube algorithm, oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna say this. That three sides of the board, they are not after me. They're not after me. Even though I'm not a part of their plan. I kind of screwed up their plan. Oops, my apology. I didn't mean to get in y'all's way. But I'm not, they're not after me. They're after you. I'm only in the way. It's been your boy, Brandon Chung. Thanks for watching.